In this video, I'm going to do an overview of all the features contained inside the ProfitPig odds matcher. First is the date and time column. Pretty explanatory, this one. This is just the date and time that the event that we'll bet on will take place. Next column is the type of sport that we will be betting on. So this is football, horse racing. You will also find matches from tennis, rugby and ice hockey inside the odds matcher. The next column that we'll come to is the type of bet that we will be placing. So this is a bet on 3-3. This is a bet on It's a Man's World in this horse race. This is a bet on this horse in this horse race. The next column is the type of bet that we will be placing. So that is a correct score bet on 3-3. This would be placing a bet in the winner market for this horse to win. The next column is the rating column. I wouldn't worry too much about this column at the moment. I would just make sure that you find the best rating possible. The higher the rating, the more that you will receive from those bets. The next column is the information column. Click on this and it will bring up a tab. I'll go through that a little bit more after I've gone through the rest of these columns. So this one column is the bookmakers column. So this is a bet with Interweeting. This is a bet with Sportsbet, ToadSport, Betfred, Ladbrokes. So that just basically says which bookmaker that we will be placing that back bet with. This column is the odds that bookmaker are offering for that bet. So Interweeting will offer you odds of 70 if you bet on 3-3 on Real Madrid v Sevilla. Next column is the exchange column. This is the exchange that we will be using to bet against our back bet. So in this case, it's Betfair. We have BetDAC here, Smarkets, and you will also find matches from Matchbook in there as well. Next column is the lay odds column. So this means that if we were to bet against 3-3 with Betfair, the odds that are currently being offered at the exchange are 60. This column is how much is available in Betfair to be matched against our lay stake. So if we were doing a bet and our lay stake was going to be, say, £100 and there's only £50 available in Betfair exchange, then advice would be to not place that bet until there was more money available so that you could match your full £100. Final column is the time column. This just means when the odds matcher was last updated in regards to that event. This is done in minutes, so this means 1.7 minutes ago this was live. If you click refresh, it will then search the odds again and bring up a fresh list of current matches. This filter here allows you to select which bookmaker you want to do your bets with. So say we only wanted to do a bet with BetVictor, we would select BetVictor from the drop down, click search, and now the odds matcher will only display matches with BetVictor. If you would like to do a more advanced search, you can do that by clicking the advanced filter column. This allows you to limit which sport you would like to be displayed. So if you only wanted football to be displayed in the odds matcher, you would click the football column. If you only wanted correct score football matches to be displayed in the column, then you would select the correct score. If you wanted only football correct score bets to be displayed with 188bet, then you could select 188bet there now, and the odds matcher will only display football matches in the correct score market with 188bet. Finally, if you would like to limit which exchange that you want to put your lay bets on, you can do that here. Select Betfair, BetDAC, Market or Matchbook, and that will only display bets with that exchange. The final bit in the advanced filter is the rating, odds, minimum liquidity sections. So as we discussed before, the higher the rating, the better the result will be from the free bet. You will be able to retain more money. So if you only wanted to say display ratings with higher than 90% rating, you could select that there. If you only wanted matches with odds, say, higher than 5, which would be in the case, say, we were using a free bet, we would look for higher odds, so you could then change this section to 5. And if you say the free bet that you were doing was a £50 free bet, you could select minimum liquidity at £50 here. So that means that there should be enough money in the Betfair lay market for you to place your lay bets. Finally, you would click apply. That would then search the odds matcher for all these and would only display matches, football matches in the correct score market with 188 bet, with the bets being laid on Betfair. Final thing that I said I would discuss in the odds matcher is the information tab here. This basically brings up the calculator for doing your bets with. So if you click on the match calculator here, this would say that if we were to do a qualifying bet with Bet Victor, that this qualifying bet would make us 6p profit. When doing a qualifying bet, you would usually qualify for a free bet afterwards. So once you've qualified for your free bet, you would come and select the stake not returned option, free bet. Say your free bet was a £50 free bet. You would input 50 into there. And this means on this bet that your overall position would be £50. So you would be £50 in profit from that bet. I think that's just about everything covered in the odds matcher. Good luck on your match betting journey.